Outdoor Film Festival, and let's kick it off with a little hypnosis. So, I would like to introduce Mo Kelly. She's a California native. Mo started her career as an entertainer at a very young age, from commercial work as a baby to theater, improv, TV, and movies. Mo started working with troubled and abused youth as a teen and continued working with them for many years, picking up a lot of therapeutic skills in hypnosis and NLP. She also continued on as an artist, turning to painting for pleasure and profit, as well as she has several published works in print and on canvas. Art and comedy have intertwined her entire career, and when she realized that she could combine those with hypnosis, her career took off in an unexpected direction, launching her into a major casino venue such as Foxwoods, which at one time was the largest casino in the world. Mo's comedy is quick, funny, and unexpected. Making people laugh is something that comes naturally. Her hypnosis gone wild is exactly what audiences have been waiting for. And as a national touring artist, she can be seen all across the USA. So, without further ado, we present Mo Kelly, or as she is known by her stage name, Mesmerizing Mo. Give her a hand.
Thank you. So, are you all ready to be hypnotized? I said, are you all ready to be hypnotized? Of course you are, why wouldn't you be? But before I begin the show, I first would like to take a few moments to discuss with you what hypnosis is and what I'm going to be doing up here on stage tonight. Hypnosis is a normal function of the mind. It relies on relaxation and concentration. Who can be hypnotized? Almost anyone. But research shows the more intelligent you are, hey there, how'd you like to come sleep with me? Oh, I promise you'll have fun. Though I have to warn you, the last one that looked into my eyes is going around saying, yes, mistress, no, mistress. Isn't that right, Mark?
Yes, mistress.
Good boy. Oh, look at this. This is my new pet dragon, Mark. I figure if you want to have a pet, it should be a dragon. Isn't he delicious? Oh, I love men. Ever since my divorce. 30 years. 30 years. Longest hypnosis I ever did. But after my divorce, I discovered men. Oh, I love them all. I love them short, I love them tall. I love them old, I love them young. I'm going to have lots and lots and lots of fun. Let me go ahead and tell you what it will really be like for those of you that volunteer. You're not going to pass out. Go over there. Sorry about that, guys. You're not going to pass out or become unconscious. It's more like daydreaming or getting lost in a movie or TV show. But you will get off the island. Well, maybe not you. But you will lose track. You won't be unconscious. You'll just lose track of time and space. You're not going to be unconscious, just focusing more on my voice and the suggestions I give you. It's actually, you've all been hypnotized before. You're driving 10 miles down the road. You don't even realize how you got there. That's a form of trance. Or you go ahead and hit that snooze alarm and you got 2 minutes and yet you can smell the coffee and hear the birds singing. That's a trance. It's kind of like having a few of these. You know what you're doing. You just don't give it anymore. So, let's have a really good show. Everyone go ahead and take out your cell phones and put them on vibrate. Ladies, you know where to put them next. Oh, and ladies, you can come trance with us too. I'm always much gentler to my lady friends. And after tonight, we're all going to be friends. After all, in a few moments, we're all going to be sleeping together. And I don't sleep with gum, so take it out. All right. Let's go ahead and see who's really in the mood. I want everybody to go ahead and take your arms like this.
Mom, put your arms like this.
All right, I want you to go ahead and clasp your hands like this. And I want you to go ahead and put your fingers out like this. There you go. I want you to envision that I'm taking your hands all the way out. I want you to envision, if you will, that I'm taking a string and I'm wrapping it around and around. I apologize. Everybody put your hands out and stare at your fingers and pull them out like this. There you go. Now envision, if you will, that I'm taking a string and going around and around, tighter and tighter, tighter together until they are completely stuck together, stuck and glued together. And now envision that I'm pouring super glue over your hands. And the minute I pour super glue, your hands are now stuck together, tight and glued. And the harder you try to pull them apart, the tighter they stick. The tighter they stick, the harder you try to pull apart. All right, on the count of 3, I'm going to go ahead and have you stop trying and go ahead and let them out. 1, 2, and 3. Stop trying. Yeah, go ahead and shake them out. Now, if your hands stuck together at all, I want you up here on my stage. If they didn't, it doesn't mean you can't be hypnotized. It just basically means you're terrified of me. I want to thank my pet dragon, Marv. I want to thank Fantastic Horror Film Festival. Oh my gosh, Joanne and Mike, you guys are rock. And I'm Mo Kelly, that's been hypnotized gone wild. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Mo Kelly again. I might need her to put me under later. Cheaper than a bar tab, and then I can blame her for any bad decisions I make later on. Alright, so let's get to some awards. We're going to bring up James Patrick Brown, who's going to introduce the best band of the Horror Fantastic Film Festival. So, James Patrick Brown, here we go.
Hello. Thanks everyone for being part of this great festival. Here we go. Oh, right there? Okay. So, in any project, there seems to be one person who steps up and makes things happen and sees something needs to be done and just steps in. And there happens to be a big horror fan, #1 fan. He's a high school student intern. And his name is Felix Orcas. Are you here? Where are you? Come on down. Hello, Felix. Are you in the house? Felix. There he is, Felix. Felix, the producing sponsor of the Fantastic Film Festival and project manager at a startup company, I just wanted to let you know that your work here is very impressive. You are a go-getter, and at such a young age, we think you've got a great future ahead of you, and we'd like to invite you to be a part of our gaming company internship program and help us put together the Fantastic Film Festival for 2016.
Alright, let's bring out our next presenter for Best Screenplay. Our second presenter is an independent screenwriter and producer. His screenplays have won over 20 awards at eAwards since 2006. His most celebrated work, Ripper, not to be confused with Samantha Mack's film, currently on the festival circuit, won 7 awards on the festival circuit. He is also the co-writer on 2 comedy shorts with Dave Campfield, Caesar and Otto the Dracula's Lawyer, featuring horror favorites Lloyd Kaufman and Debbie Rochon, for which he won first place at Terror Film Festival and The Perfect Candidate, starring Joe Estevez, Robert Zadar, and Maria Olsen. He's also produced and co-wrote Deadly Xmas, a parody of the 1980s Santa slasher, subgenre featuring CKY, frontman Darren Miller, thank you, Lloyd Kaufman, and Linnea Pigley, amongst others. Deadly Xmas has been well received, both critically and on the festival circuit, garnering several screenwriting awards, as well as nominations for Best Feature at several festivals. The film was wildly praised by Enid Cool News, Horror Hound Magazine, MJ Simpson, and many others, receiving stellar reviews leading up to its release on DVD, VOD, and on-demand pay-per-view in the November of 2013. The follow-up, Paranormal Halloween Films, in 2014 for a national DVD and VOD release in the fall of 2015. Please welcome Joe Randazzo.
As a screenwriter, I'm a little biased about the make it or break it importance of the first step of any film. The screenplay has to entice the director. It has to make the producer say this shouldn't cost too much. And the screenplay will at times take a film from awards glory, like many of mine have, or end up in the bargain bin at a Walmart before it hits the same screen. Also, unfortunately, like many of mine have. The nominees tonight represent the make it or break it hunger that is vital to a marketable script. With that, the nominees for Best Screenplay are Brian Bauer for Lower Deep, Wayne Denert for One Shot, One Kill, Kevin M. Glover and Shank Yagarian for Gwen Ray, A Tale of Terror, Henry Gravel, who has 2 nominations for Babyland and for Hobo, Kate Marzullo for And the Camel Checked In, Jonathan Weitzel for The Cat Lady of Gramercy, and Shank Yagarian again for Gym Rats, A Tale of Terror. So your winner, Gym Rats, A Tale of Terror by Kevin Glover and Shank.
Well, thank you very much for this honor. We definitely love horror films. This is an old-fashioned monster movie, and hopefully some of you producers out there will seek this out and make this into a real film, so that it's not just a screenplay. So thank you very much.
Gym Rats is like The Fly meets Rocky. It's about an old boxer. He has a rundown gym, and he's experimenting on rats down in his basement, and he turns into a monster rat and causes havoc in the gym. It's a fun film, so hopefully you guys will see it soon.
Not hopefully, definitely. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Let's make it happen. All right. So, our next award is Best Line in a Horror Film. Our presenter just recently won the Best Writer Award from Los Angeles and the writer and director of the Fantastic Horror Film Festival's Deadly Revisions. Ladies and gentlemen, Gregory Blair.
I'm short. Under a Best Line, and the nominees are Kate Murdoch from Bloody Wedding,
I want a divorce.
Tagline from Dead Kansas, Live in Hell Long Enough, and everyone turns into a demon. Paul Firm from Krampus the Christmas Devil, Have a Merry Christmas! Bo Geister from The Cabining, Less is More, Panties Optional. And Baxter Guilfoyle, Zombie Casserole, You didn't borrow the zombie virus, the zombie virus fell on you. And the winner is... Bloody Wedding, now $1 million! I don't have the, am I supposed to be doing this? I'm going home with her, apparently.
Hey, thanks everybody, and thanks to Joanna and Mike. I really appreciate it. Bloody Wedding appreciates it, and as I always joke to them, Bloody Wedding has nothing to do with my divorce. But thanks everybody, you're all fabulous, and I'll hand the phone right up. As you can tell, I'm not good in front of the camera. So, who's next, everybody? Yay! Thank you!
I want an award too! From all of you. Okay. Alright. The next presenter is for Glorious Film. Coming from the Asylum royalty, our next presenter was born to one of the most prolific prolific directors in the Global Asylum Studios. He is a producer and an assistant director known for A House Is Not a Home, Two-Headed Shark Attack, and Mega Shark vs. Brachiosaurus. He has won Best Feature Film Awards for House Is Not a Home in 2013. And just recently, Mercenaries, starring the top female action stars of Hollywood today at the Burbank Film Festival. Please welcome Chris Olin Ray.
You have me as an assistant, so. Well, for the goriest, let's face it, psychological horror, mystery, suspense. For our horror festival, we want gore. Blood, gushing, entrails spewing, decapitation, dismemberment. We squeal with delight in every severed limb, every fountain of blood. Fantastic Horror Film Festival has its share of gore. These 5 nominees really make you want to go, ew. The nominees are 17 to Midnight, Bloody Wedding, Land Feed, Night of the Sea Monkey. That's an interesting title. The Wretched Prologue. Alright. Matt's looking for it. Stand by. Got it? Thank you. Okay. You are. The Goriest Film Award goes to The Wretched.
I thought Landry was going to get it. Sorry, man. All day. Well, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, we did our job as horror filmmakers. I guess we won the Goriest Award, so that's awesome. Thanks, everybody.
That's an award you can bring home to mom, right? Goriest film. Make mom proud. Good job, guys. All right. Our next presenter is for the Best Sci-Fi Fantasy Film. He is a producer and writer known for the feature films Bloody Wedding and A Homeless Joe. In her spare time, she is an HR professional and hosts a weekly radio show, Sharky Radio, where she gives HR advice and the occasional cinema jokes. Please welcome Patty Sharkey. I love doing sci-fi and fantasy. So excuse me again, I'm no actress, but hey, so the next category, it's 2 very different genres that we put together, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. And films like Saturn III and Virus put you in a world that is unfamiliar, further stretching your suspension of disbelief. Nothing is more paralyzing or terrifying than being trapped in a terror in a claustrophobic situation, something the way I feel right now, actually. Or just being transported to a place totally out of your comfort zone. The nominees that fit that criteria are 17 to Midnight. Woo! How about Electric Cube? Sounds so cute. Yay! Phoenix Song. Yay! Tasha and Friends and The Wretched Prologue. Love it. So, and the envelope. It is the Phoenix Song. Congratulations, everybody. Come on up. Yay. Congratulations. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for your support of Phoenix Song. Thank you, everyone who came to our screening today. The tagline of our film is "Everything Comes Full Circle," and we are especially proud that we have ended our festival run here at Fantastic Horror Film Festival. Everything has come full circle. This is our wonderful and talented director, Kate Marzullo, writer, director, and of course our cinematographer, who's also nominated tonight, Jackie Griffith. Kate, would you like to say something? Well, I can
consider Phoenix Song more of a biopic than a fantasy film, but anyway, yeah, this is very, very nice, and thanks.
Once again, I'd like to thank Mike and Joanne Thomas, all of our panel of judges, the tremendous, sweet, wonderful reviews we've received from the panel, and thank you all so much for being here, and thank you to the horror and fantasy community on behalf of everyone at Phoenix Song. Thank you so very much.
Don't we just love tender moments? That was a tender moment. All right, if you weren't hypnotized before, Mo Kelly is coming back and presenting the best comedy film. Let's give it up for her. Hypnosis is not my only skill. I've actually done comedy, drama, and recently I was killed, and not by the reviewers. So, I've got enough of you. Fantastic Horror.
Turn your body this way. There you go.
Fantastic Horror Film Festival has selected the best 5 of the best examples of comedic horror, and the nominees are Electrocute, Money Ain't a Thing, Tasha and Friends, The Cabinet, and Zombie Casserole. And the winner is... I think somebody else. Zombie Casserole. Zombie Casserole, come on down. There you go.
Wow. Holy mackerel. Thank you, Mike and Joanne, and everybody who has come out and supported our films. And when I did the drunken screenwriting thing when John and I wrote this film, I could have never imagined we'd actually win an award for it. So, thank you.
Awesome. And speaking of zombies, now we have to introduce the next best zombie film. Our next presenter is no stranger to the zombie genre. His credits include the genre films Voodoo Possession, Lazarus Rising, and Chunky. Born and raised in the city of brotherly love, the hometown, one of the co-founders, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Born and raised in the Parkland Playground now. He was born to a musician father and a stay-at-home mom. Growing up, he enjoyed playing a musical instrument, painting, drawing, singing, and dancing. He once stated, "We danced in our house, there were no wallflowers." He was encouraged to act as early as the 3rd grade. By the time he left college, he had experienced A Chorus Line, Pippin, Gideon's Rainbow, and Little Foxes, and many other musical productions. Thomas trained and performed professionally in both Philadelphia and New York. He became serious about performing when he moved to New York. In addition to the cult classics, Tomas, excuse me, I'm sorry. There was no accent mark. Nude Nuns with Big Guns and A Haunting of Winchester House. Tomas is an award winner in his own right for his roles in the films Elegy for Revolutionary and I Am, where Tomas had a daunting role of playing God himself. Let's give it up for Tomas.
All right, zombies. Okay, yeah, I know a little bit about zombies. What I can tell you though, in Voodoo Possession is a different type of zombie. For one thing, Happy Man was alive. He didn't eat flesh and he didn't have a taste for brains, whereas Junkie was more, I guess you could say it was more typical of the current brand of zombie films. So, with that, I'll say, the nominees for Best Zombie Film are Dead Kansas. Let's give it up for Dead Kansas. Naked Zombie Girl. The Wretched Prologue. They Will Outlive Us All, and Zombie Casserole. And the winner is Dead Kansas.
Thank you.
All right, I'm taking this. On behalf of Dead Kansas, I'm sure if they were here, they would say thank you, and they would say, you know, why don't y'all just give it to Tomas? Thank you.
Congratulations, Tomas. All right. Now, what we've all been waiting for. The presenter for the scariest death scene. Our presenter was born in 1947 in Illinois, where I hail from, but raised in Atlanta, Georgia.
Go Bears, baby!
Go Bears. She began acting professionally at the age of 17 in a theater called Shawnee Summerstock Theater. She relocated to New York City in the late 1960s to pursue other acting jobs to support her young son. Her first movie role was a small part in the Battle of Bud's Return, which starred and was directed by Lloyd Kaufman, who later founded the Troma Independent Film Company. Her next role was another small, uncredited part in I Drink Your Blood. Her next movie playing a dual role in Sugar Cookies, which required her to act in the nude for the first time. Her next role was one of the best in playing Cappy, a neurotic character in George A. Romero's The Crazies in 1973. An action horror flick filmed in rural Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh, which she revisited, we know her from their days, which she revisited in the reboot of 2010. She then was cast for a recurring part in the TV series How to Survive a Marriage. She was also cast for a part in David Cronenberg's horror flick Shivers. In recent years, she has rededicated herself to the indie horror genre, especially helping up becoming female directors like Maud Bouchot and Debbie Bouchon. I am proud and honored to have starred with her in the film Ditch Day Massacre. It is my privilege to introduce my friend Lynn Lowry.
Okay, well, I'm just thrilled to be here and so excited to be presenting this award. As you probably figured out, I'm no stranger to death. I've killed a few people and died a few times. Yes, I have. And you know, nothing accents a horror movie more, puts a signature to a film more than a memorable death scene. So I'm going to put this card right here. I can look at my paper. So it was no easy feat to select the festival's scariest death scene. In a horror film, selecting the scariest death is like choosing the best steak at Ruth Chris. This is scripted. It has to be more shocking, more graphic, more over the top than any other scene in the film. Remember the Kevin Bacon scene, you know, with the knife through the throat in Friday the 13th? And also the chest bursting scene in Alien. And this is not in the script. When Camille Keaton slices the dick off that rapist and puts him in your grave and listens to classical music while he bleeds out. Sweet! That's my favorite. So, the shock of the death will stay with you long after you leave the theater. The next 5 nominees are the best example of that shock. The nominees for the scariest death scene are 17 to Midnight, Bloody Wedding, Lamb Feed, Snake with a Human Tail, and The Truck. And the award goes to Bloody Valentine.
because of what I wrote. But, oh my God, thank you, Fantastic Horror Film Festival. Thank you, Matt, Jason, Joanne, thank you for all your hard work. Mike, thank you for all of you guys. I mean, you guys are an amazing group of people. I can't thank you enough. Oh my God, we're so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, we weren't expecting this. Thank you. And, yay! Who else can come up here? Because, again, this isn't my forte. Mo, mesmerize, can you help me, like, hypnotize me so I'm better at this? Yes. Okay. Yay! All right. That scene, I think Patty was pretty lovely, right? Alright, anyways, presenter for the Best Original Story Script. Our next presenter represents the new wave filmmaker. First in traditional filmmaking, she is also an adept digital filmmaker, making her own YouTube features and reality videos. On screen, she's ferocious and can put that passion on the screen, whether she's on camera or behind it. Coming off a People's Choice at the Greek Film Festival for her film Rippers, please welcome Samantha Mack. Samantha Mack, we want to welcome you. Where are you? There she is.
Some boy wanted a picture with me, I don't know why. It's my giant personality. Alright, what does it say? All films, take two. All films begin with written word, pen to paper, crouched over the typewriter, staring at a blank screen. The universe of the film starts metaphorically with once upon a time. There is nothing more important in a film, not the actors, the costumes, not even the budget compares to the ideas, the words of a kick-ass script. The nominees for Best Original Story, Best Script are Conjoined, Cheer, Stop, Krampus, the Christmas Devil, No Pets Allowed, a little more, that's my film. Yeah, okay, stop, that's my film. Out of One's Misery. And the Wretched Prologue. And the winner is... That's so exciting.
Wow.
And the winner is Conjoined. And they're not here. That's true. Oh! I get to accept this on the behalf of Conjoined. Congratulations to them.
I think Samantha needs to teach me how to have a big personality. I'm kind of lacking in that department. It's alright. Alright, so now we have the presenter for Best Original Score. She's actually my roommate for the weekend. Member of the Fantastic Horror Film Festival House Band, could have not chosen a more appropriate presenter for the next award. As a double threat, Tiffany will soon be seen in the much talked about Circus of the Dead. She's also my co-star in the upcoming season finale of Hell's Kitty. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the tantalizing Tiffany Best.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the introduction. I don't have a script, I lost it. So what I can say though, as an actress who's also a singer-songwriter, I really truly believe that music is super important. I think when you marry music to an awesome script and talented actors, it elevates the theme, it elevates the story, and with horror films, she's not, I kind of like her, it absolutely elevates the fear element in the room. I know in some of the movies I saw this weekend, the music absolutely elevated everyone's performances and kept me on the edge of my seat. So I'm really excited to be announcing these nominees. First, Awesome Ouija Board, and that was scored by Tanya Atomic.
Deadly Revision with the score by Andrew Poole Todd. Lone Gunman with the score by Otto Kinsel. Krampus, the Christmas Devil, music scored by Aaron Forsky. And Phoenix Song with the score by Joanne Higginbottom. And the winner is, those were all fantastic by the way. The winner is Krampus, the Christmas Devil with score by Aaron Forsky. And Jason is coming up. He is the writer and director of the film. And that music really rocked the house, I might say. You guys, we love you.
Aaron wished he could be here tonight. He was going to try and make the flight, but he just couldn't. But that's a award apparently for Aaron, and he's going to be awesome with that. And thank you guys. You guys all did a great job. Thank you.
Krampus rocks. Literally, you said the word. It rocks. All right. Our next presenter is for Best Special Effects / Makeup Short Film. Television, film, stage commercials. Our next presenter has done it all. From LA Forensics, Dead in Drag, to another gay movie, to Julius Caesar live on stage, and over 2 dozen films, telecasts, and commercials. He is a fierce opponent against bullying and an advocate for safe sex, as well as LGBT rights and bodybuilding. All related, guys. In his adopted home in Connecticut, he is known for his various causes and fundraisers. Please welcome Joe Minette.
Hey, it's great to be back in California. I moved out here, 37 years ago in November, so moving right along. Film is a visual art, no surprise. As important as the written word, how a film looks creates the symbiosis of the entertainment experience. Without the words, there would be no film. And without the visuals, there would be no film, that would be radio. It's not enough to put a person or a thing in front of the camera and expect the audience to be entertained. The audience wants to see something different, something they would not normally see in everyday life. The challenge of the indie film special effects makeup professional is they have to create images seen in multi-million-dollar blockbusters on a budget that would not pay for the craft services of those multi-million-dollar blockbusters. Their originality and creativity belies the budget they have to work with. So, the nominees for Best Special Effects Makeup Short Film are Electrocute, Lamb Feed, No Pets Allowed, Phoenix Song, and The Wretched Prologue. And the winner is No Pets Allowed.
Would you like for me to bring a table?
Thank you very much. Thanks to Deb Graff and the sign who does all our special effects for free over and over again and makes our films so gross that even I won't watch them.
Well, our hair looks awesome, so definitely Alright,
Can you check if there's one
the next presenter is for Best Cinematography Short Film. I'd like to bring out Sherry Davis. She's an actress from Texas representing the film she produced, Snake with a Human Tail. She's also a very pretty lady. Let's give it up for Sherry Davis. Okay, so you have your script, you have your actors, you have your makeup people, your customers, etc. What do you want your audience to see? The cinematographer's job is to have the audience see with the right
watch how the actors are framed, what perspective the actors should be seen, the angles, the aspects, each shot, each frame has to tell the story accurately and as concisely as possible. I can tell you as an actress, I appreciate my cinematographers. Cinematographers who can make me look good or make me look bad. Okay? So, the nominees for Best Cinematography Short Film are A Dove Among Pigeons, Electrocute, Night of the Sea Monkey, Phoenix Song, and Get on Marine. And the winner, Best Cinematographer in a Short Film, is Matthew Griffith for Phoenix Song.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Katie. And yeah, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Who knew Liam Hemsworth was also a cinematographer? Alright, anyways. Our next presenter is an actor, writer, producer, bodybuilder, Marv Lovell. He began watching horror films at the early age of 6, beginning with the Universal Monster movie classics and the Gothic Hammer films. He was hooked early on and obsessed with all things horror to this day. It was in high school that he discovered his other passion, sleep training / bodybuilding, thanks to his weightlifter father. After college at Ball State University, go Midwest, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in marketing. He began competing in bodybuilding in the NPC, where he won his class in 50% of the shows he competed in. No big deal. In 2005, the New Jersey-based indie horror film production company Scream King cast him in his first film, Thief, You Are What You Eat, where not only did he play a cannibalistic bodybuilding doctor to great reviews, but he also contributed to the script's unique ending, growing a steady fan base with appearances at horror cons all over the country, a pilot for a proposed reality show based on the group's appearances at cons, events and film shoots around the country, was put together and released. Lovell relocated to LA in early 2013 where he appeared as a featured extra on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as a bodybuilder of a contest and 5 feature films. He has had the privilege to work with such horror talents as Debbie Rochon, Michael Berryman, Tiffany Shepis, and Melissa Rose. Marv will soon be seen in the upcoming films No Solicitors and Snake with a Human Tail. Without further ado, give it up for Marv.
A little scary. I've been really very blessed to work with some amazing women in this country. Like you're saying, people like Debbie Rochon, Tiffany Shepis, Melissa Rose, amazing women. And I've been very blessed to be either killed or to kill. And Sherry Davis, by the way, that's another one. So I've been blessed to be killed or be killed. And tonight, I'm going to present the award for Best Supporting Actress in a Short Film. And all these women are amazing actors. They're very diverse. And they represent the horror genre completely. So the nominations for Best Supporting Actress in a Short Film are Darren Harmon, Zombie Casserole, Constance Chalakiak, Phoenix Song, I hope I said that right. Casey Hansen, Lamb King, Susan Matthews, a dove on Pigeons, and Melanie Robel, Lamb King. And the winner is, as I drop, sorry. The winner is Melanie Robel, Lamb King. And Melanie is not here tonight. Melody's a dear friend of mine. I love her to death. But Michael Rodriguez, who did Lemonade, is here. Big step. And Melanie's home in Florida.
Tell her. She's so happy.
Thank you all on behalf of Melanie. Thank you very much for all your support for that.
Was she typing in that session? She literally was like, please record it right now. All right, cool. Well, hopefully that made her life. All right, cool. Anyways, now we're bringing out the presenter for Best Supporting Actor short film. My dear friend Kristen West is a Texan talent with cosmopolitan appeal. Raised in rural South Texas, West moved to Los Angeles after college to pursue her career in entertainment. She's done pretty well for herself. West training includes the Globe Theatre in London, the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and the University of Texas Semester in LA program. West's work has garnered the attention of film festivals. Miracle Mile Girls was screened at the Cannes Film Festival, no big deal, and was also featured at the Beverly Hills Film, Television, and New Media Festival. Phoenix Song, a project she produced, and we are proud to have as an official selection at this festival and winner, has been seen in festivals spanning the globe and has garnered multiple nominations, including 3 here, and before tonight, she has won 3 awards. Kristen can be soon seen in the upcoming films Helena Drive, which she also produced, Service of the Dead, and with me in the Scream Queen episode of Hell's Kitty. Give it up for Kristen West.
Thank you very much, Katie. So I've played supporting roles for a lot of my life, being a character actress myself, and I can tell you that it's no small feat to play a supporting role even if you don't have that many lines. And the gentlemen that are nominated tonight in this category are so phenomenal that they need to be singled out for a special award. Our nominees for Best Supporting Actor are Ricky Bird Jr. in Naked Zombie Girl, Scott Ryder, Money Ain't No Thing, Paco Jean Rapone, Modus Operandi, Michael Sharp, Out of One's Misery, and Michael Wainwright, Glam. And the winner for Best Supporting Actor in a Short is Michael Wainwright.
Great film festivals. I want to personally thank Robert Muse for making this moment possible. If it wasn't for him, I would never have met Michael. And if it wasn't for Michael, I auditioned for and gave me the part of every here. I want to thank all the wonderful people I met here. God bless you all. I mean, you guys are great people. You put said nothing but good things to me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I hope this works with you guys in the future. Thank you.
The next award, so I'm going to do it myself and change the script up. I am going to present the Best Actress Short Film. Short film. Yes. I'll do it. I got it. All right. Megan Shadane, Naked Zombie Girl. Taryn Huff, Electrocute. Samantha Mack, No Pets Allowed. And Lindsay Smith, One More for the Road. And the winner is, I've been waiting to do this all night. Drum roll, please. Lynn Lowry! Thank you.
wicked cool. So I gotta tell you, I never ever thought that I would ever in my whole career ever play a goddamn grandma. But then I never thought I would ever play a nude hippie on acid with babies who cut off the lady's hands and then probably not either. I just want to thank everybody in the whole ensemble. They were wonderful. Joe Minetti, who's also nominated for Best Actor. He played my husband in the film. Okay, played my son. Detail. And Tyler Gallant, first Tyler. Tyler, who was the bad boy in the film. Very sexy. And Sean Laguna, who played my 10-year-old grandson. Did I say 10-year-old? And and I also got to check off something on my bucket list, because I got to spray a can of hairspray and light it with a cigarette lighter and make a friggin' fireball, knock the steam up that came from. But you know what? If you've been in the business as long as I have, and we won't go there. But somebody, you're not surprised anymore, really. You know, but like tonight was a surprise. But every now and then somebody comes along, like Michael Rodriguez, who's a real. He wrote me a stellar role, and he directed me in an incredible gem of a film. And we made magic together, and all of a sudden I had surprise and wonder again. So, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Matt Chasen, for being my manager and helping me shop my stuff, and everybody at this film festival who put it together. Thank you.
Have we all seen American Pie here? You guys remember Milk? I say like louder as Milk. Oh yeah. All right. The next presenter is for Best Actor Short Film. Donna Lee Heising is a member of SAG-AFTRA. She will play the Oracle in Danica Fontaine's Etheria Fantasy/Adventure series of films, and is a publicist for Etheria LLC. Donna will also play the Snake Woman in the director Mark Savage's Circus of the Dead. She has cast as Michelle in Laguna Films/Firefly Films Cast 2, as Stella in Longshot Productions Mouthpiece, and as Alice in Happy Ending from Phil Condon. Donna is the executive producer and host of the television show I Am Entertainment, and is the Hollywood correspondent for morehorror.com. She won a 2013 EOTM Award for Outstanding Talk Show Host for I Am Entertainment. In August, Donna won Miss Galactic Film Festival 2014. Someone has very little accomplishments here. Donna has a BS in Business Management and MBA from Pepperdine University, and is the CEO of I Am Excellence Productions and I Am Excellence PR. She has AA in Theater Arts and an AS in Chemistry from Cypress College, and has studied acting at the University of California, Berkeley. She is trained with acting teachers Sal Rubio, Mark Jarian, and Guy Stockwell, as well as Pepper Gallegos and the South Coast Repertory Theater. She continues to study acting with Tim Russ, Richard Hatch, and Jude Garfield. Her uncle is famed director of photography, Top Uchimoto. Donna is the current Miss Swordflex International 2013/2014. She was Miss World 2008, Miss Universe 2009, Miss California United States 2000, Miss American Achievement 2001, Miss Celebrity of Facebook 2012. She's also a former Miss Los Angeles Chinatown, Miss Orange County Universe, Miss San Francisco Universe, Miss California Hemisphere, among other titles. She's worked as a swimsuit model for Eugenia, Venus Swimwear, and Catalina. She's trained in ballet and jazz dancing. When does this woman sleep? Am I right? Give it up for Donna! Well, thank you for that.
I'm nominated against. Jeez, Bill Overs, Robert Hughes, Joe Maddie. Amazing. You guys, I gave up acting this year. I had a bad 2 years. I moved back to Indiana from LA. I was done. I was afraid I was going back to work as a go-go boy. But I had some people that were on my side. I had Matt Chasen and Joe Linnell that could not give up. And I got this amazing script with Spencer Gray. I don't know who saw the screenings, they were going to tell us tonight, but you know, it's fucked up. And so when I got a script and they send me they want me to play a sadomasochistic, child molesting, satanic, murderous priest who's dating a transgender prostitute, I'm like, I got nothing to lose at this point. I'm done. So let's try it. Yeah, with a twist. There's a twist. So I gotta thank Matt Chasen. I gotta thank for not giving up on me. I gotta thank Joe Quinnell for not giving up on me. I gotta thank an amazing cast that I worked with: Billy Blair, Sherry Davis, fucking awesome people. The Dallas people are amazing. I gotta thank Spencer Gray. I gotta thank my old roommate who was a satanic, child molesting porn star who wanted to. Yeah, I gotta thank him because he was my inspiration. And I gotta think, I have a beautiful daughter who's never given up on me. I gotta thank God too, because I'm not a satanic priest. I'm very spiritual. So thank you, everybody. I'm not giving up.
I love that. You got an inspiration from a bad roommate. Making it positive, a terrible situation. Anyways, all right. The next presenter is for Best Director Short Film. My buddy Jason Hall is a producer and actor known for Krampus, the Christmas Devil, The Four, and Chasing Darkness. He played guitar and sang in a moderately successful indie band in the early 2000s named -1. He's a strong supporter of animal rights, and as of 2013, eats very little red meat or pork. Still working on it, baby steps. He has no children, but has 7 cats, all of which were strays, and mostly named after musicians/songs. Hatfield, Xander, Blondie, Orangey, Layla, Loli, and Lita. He's not a cat lady. No cat lady. He began filming his first film, Chasing Darkness, with little to no prior experience. This film went on to win Best Horror Picture at the 2008 Indie Gathering in Cleveland, Ohio, and as of 2013, is distributed through Maximum Media International. No big deal for no experience. He rides a motorcycle, 2008 Harley Davidson Rocker C, and a 2009 HD Road Glide, and is a member of the Enforcers Motorcycle Club. Who has solid roots with law enforcement and military. He holds a degree in Bachelor of Science from Northern Illinois University and a Doctor of Optometry from Illinois College of Optometry. He has a brown belt in Taekwondo, although he has not practiced the art in several years. We'll see what happens at the end of the night. Maybe he'll have to learn pronounce those skills. Listed on Charred Remains as favorite director of 2013 for his work on Krampus, the Christmas Devil, which was also listed on morehorror.com as being one of the top 20 horror films in the same year. We are proud to have shown Krampus, the Christmas Devil, as an official selection here, where it's been nominated for several awards. Without further ado, give it up for Jason Hall. The non-cat lady.
Now, thanks, Katie. Thanks everybody for being here. Give a big round of applause for Mike and Joanne. And Matt for helping out too. Making a short film is a great way for an up-and-coming filmmaker to sort of bolster their career and be recognized within the industry. And obviously being accepted into awards like this helps them to further their career. So I believe without further ado, we will have the announcement for Best Director in a Short Film. First up is Ricky Bird Jr. for Naked Zombie Girl. Greg Kovacs for Tasha and Friends. Kate Marzullo for Phoenix Song. Naveen Ramasan for One More for the Road. Can't read it. Michael Rodriguez for Lampy. I hear some cheering back in the choir there. Is that from you, Robert? Best winner for Best Director in a Short Film is Michael Rodriguez.
I'll keep it short and sweet. I wrote the world of Anthony, but without the cat, it became a reality. So I love you all with my heart and soul. This is for you guys. This is all for you guys. I love you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And he gets Best Horror Film and Best Short Speech. All right. Next, we are presenting the Best Short Film. This well-known, lovely man in the independent horror community, Overs has an impressive resume of over 100 films in his short career in Hollywood, dubbed with the titles Horror Icon, Indie Horror King, and the hardest working man in indie horror. I would say it's beyond indie horror. Overs has started his career auditioning for less terrifying roles. Reminiscing on his Hollywood beginning, Overs quips, at my first soccer dad audition in LA, a cameraman took a look at me through the lens and said, "Dude, you look like the soccer dad who's going to murder the whole team and eat the bodies." Although known for his horror roles such as Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies and the Facebook stalker in Jason Zada's Take This Lollipop, which won an Emmy and a Webby, Overs has done more mainstream roles such as the biblical Gabriel Sadlock film Apostle Peter and the Last Supper, starring Robert Loggia, the TV movie Sherman's March, and even children's comedy with The Asylum's The Princess and the Pony. Off-screen, Bill is a sweet, soft-spoken, spiritual individual who continues to do live theater playing Jesus, JFK, Abraham Lincoln, Mark Twain, Louis Gizzard, to name a few. Bill has a new live horror project currently in development, and if I listed all of the projects he's attached to, we'd be here all night. Right? Alright. I am thrilled to introduce my friend, co-star, and the hardest working actor in Hollywood, Bill Overs.
Mike Thomas, please come. Joanne Thomas, please come. Please come. Putting on a film festival is really, really hard work, and these people have done this for us, and I want to give them from our heart a thank you. Bravo to the Thomases. I want to kill both of them in a movie. For short film, the film festival is not only honoring the winner of Best Short Film with the trophy, but is also presenting them a copy of the Vegas video editing software and a copy of quick budgeting software. The nominees are Awesome Ouija Board, Tanya Atomic Forest Bomb Directors. Lamb Z, Michael Rodriguez Director. Naked Zombie Girl, Ricky Bird Director. Night of the Sea Monkey, Michael Rodriguez Director. And Phoenix Song, Case Mazzillo director. And the winner is awesome Ouija board Tanya Atomic for our all directors.
I do want to say something that I've been thinking about this past couple of days, and I started filmmaking way back in the late 90s, I should say. Gave it up for a little while because I was doing music. Came back about 5 years ago. When I started putting my films out there, I wasn't getting very good response. People were telling me I was weird. They were giving me suggestions on how to change things. And then a couple years later, I realized that I was making horror. And I hadn't realized that before. And, you know, people would say, someone dies in all your films, or something twisted happens in everything you make. What's going on? And someone clued me in, hey, I was making horror. And once I realized that, I feel like I've found my people and my family, and this weekend really hits that home. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I'm so glad to meet everybody that I've met, and hopefully I have some friends that's going to keep going for many years. So.
The next presenter is for Best Supporting Actress Feature Film. Born in El Paso, Texas, and related to the great Edgar Allan Poe, Billy knew what he wanted to do at the right. He knew what he wanted to do at the ripe age of 5, after experiencing Sesame Street and Cats. He comes from a musical background as well. His great-grandfather led his big band during the early 1900s in Mexico, performing for some of history's greatest figures, such as Pancho Villa. For his whole life, Billy was dedicated to music and still is to this day. Meeting numerous bands, he would experience touring the nation, playing in clubs, theaters, arenas, and amphitheaters, opening for some of the biggest names of rock. This was definitely a dream come true for him. By the mid-90s, Billy decided to add acting into his book of dreams. He signed up for theater at Richland College in Richardson, Texas, where he finally decided the techniques of acting. Getting these techniques, he would then get cast lead for a couple of plays, then slowly work his way into film. He's then had the opportunity to act in film with some of the greatest actors. This was another dream accomplishment. You can see Billy in Robert Rodriguez's Sin City 2. And Snake with a Human Tail, as you see right here at the Fantastic Horror Film Festival. Give it up for Billy Blair.
Thank you. This is the first time I ever do a presentation. I think it's a nervous wreck and exciting at the same time. But I gotta put my acting skills into use, so I'm doing it right now. Anyways, this is for the Best Supporting Actress in Feature Film. And the nominees are Donna Lee Heisey, Claude Blanchett, Michelle Ellen Jones for the Clip Joint. And I like this name a lot. It's really cool. Melissa Mars for the Cabining. Peston for Bloody Wedding. And Kaylee Williams for Rashman. And the winner is, I'm not going to pick it. My favorite name, Melissa Mars. Is she here? Melissa Mars. So somebody going to accept the award for Melissa Mars? Anybody? Okay, I'll accept it. On behalf of Melissa Mars, I want to thank everyone for the Academy. Where is my award? Oh, there it is. It's for Melissa Mars. Give it up for her. Melissa Mars, everybody. Thank you.
He can now add Melissa Mars to his acting resume. Yes. His supporting role is Miss Melissa Mars. Alright, anyways. We're now going to present the Best Supporting Actress feature film. Oh, presenting, just kidding. The Best Supporting Actor feature film. I'm just so obsessed with you guys. Gerald Webb. Just kidding. Now we're going to present Best Special Effects in a Feature Film. Darren Falk, give it away. Darren Falk, going once. Darren Falk, going twice. Oh, okay. Rachel Allen. Thank you for that grand introduction, everyone. Okay. I think it's a good thing to remember why they call themselves community. We are a group of people who really enjoy telling stories. So just remember to be grateful and honored to be a part of that community. Alright, so I am presenting Best Supporting Actor in a Feature Film. The nominees are Richard Gosberry, Krampus the Christmas Devil, Bill Eisler, The Academy, Andrew Lindsay, Tilt, Drew McQueen, Dead Kansas, and Bill Obish Jr., Krampus the Christmas Devil. And the winner is Rich Gosberry, Krampus the Christmas Devil. He is not here. I am now Rich, and I'm accepting that. No, he is here.
I'm not Rich. Rich, unfortunately, is actually fortunately is going to movie titles. You will definitely accept you on this behalf. Thank you very much. I'm going to be very, very
Alright, because Rachel didn't get a proper introduction, let's talk about Rachel for a second. Rachel is an actress. She's known from the upcoming films School's Out, Gossip Girl, and Bikini Spring Break. Let's give it up for Rachel again. Okay. Now, we're going to present Best Special Effects in a Feature Film. So Darren Falk, get up here again.
There you go, Darren. There you go.
There you go, Darren. Your moment.
Hey, just want to say thanks a lot for everybody for the first year for the fantastic film festival, and just like everybody and everybody that got something in. It's excellent to see everybody. Best special effects or makeup in a feature film can join. Game camera. Krampus, the Christmas Devil. The Last Man. And the Truck. And the winner is Conjoin. On behalf of Conjoin, they just wanted to say thank you very much, and we'll be sending you a word out to them. Have a great evening.
of many TV pilots, sitcoms, and episodics throughout the years. In the 80s, Suze was a regular cabaret entertainer with a following at the popular Rose Tattoo in West Hollywood. She had a recurring role on Days of Our Lives and the sitcom So Little Time. She's done a numerous amount of independent films. In 2009, she filmed Area 51, directed by Oren Peli, creator of Paranormal Activity. Recently, Suze Rose directed and starred in her music video, which also featured horror icons Michael Berryman and Britt Lewis. You can see Suze in the upcoming films No Splitters, Cut, and The Betrothed. And catch her and her band in live as they tour the country, or pick up her CD, Swamp Cabaret. Please welcome Suze Lydia.
She's right. I've worked with some amazing actors in my life, on stage, screen, television, and in the street, probably. Anyway, you know, a lot of these great actors got their start working in films like these, and I'm really happy tonight to be able to present Best Actor Award. And the nominees are Wade Diener and Tilt. Mike Copera in the, I can't read your writing. Oh, who's writing that? Mike Copera in the cabinet. A.J. Leslie in Krampus, the Christmas Devil. Tom Long in Conjoined. And Bill Overs Jr. in Deadly Revision. And the winner is my fabulous friend, Bill Overs Jr.
I told Gregory Blair I was wrong for this role, and I still think I am. But he must have done something to fix whatever I did wrong. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gregory.
Alright, so we're moving on to Best Actress now? Best Actress? Alright, cool. I'm going to bring up Gerald Webb. He's best known to the public as multiple award-winning actor and for his roles in Criminal Minds, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and in countless feature films for the Sci-Fi Channel. But most of the actors here tonight recognize him as a casting director. Please give it up for Gerald Webb.
First off, thank you guys. I know it's been long, so thank you for your attention and patience. As an actor, the hallmark for me was always believability. It was the currency that I owed the director and the audience, was to be believable, scene to scene, moment to moment, down to second to second. The next following nominees, these ladies, all made us believe. Rachel Alec for Ghostline. Kiefer Barlow for Conjoined. Cindy Merrill for Deadly Revisions. Kate Murdoch for Bloody Wedding. And finally, Erica Soto for Krampus the Christmas Devil. And the winner for Best Actress in a Feature Film is, a big round of applause for Cindy Merrill. So Cindy was too busy to be here tonight because she's in labor. So Gregory Blair is going to come up and accept for her.
Wow, I'm really excited. Thank you. She is amazing in this. I'm really excited for her to get this. She's way further than I am, so I wish she was here. Thank you.
here at the San Diego on a wonderful night. As Katie told you, my name is Ford Austin. I'm an actor. I started acting as a 1-year-old, and about 10 years ago I started directing feature films. And directing low-budget horror films can really teach you something about life. Like, almost everything goes wrong every day, all the time. And one of the reasons that we're here to talk about Best Director is because there are a lot of people in this room, 5 people in this room, who really took those challenges every day on a set and saw it through, whether people were fighting or videotape wasn't ready. It's videotape when I was making movies. Anytime a thing goes wrong on the set, the director pulls it back together. And I just want to thank everybody for really supporting all the directors, especially these guys, these 5 guys here. And the winner of this award tonight is going to get the Sony Sound and Forge Video Editing Suite as a prize. And the nominees for Best Director of a Feature Film are Gregory Blair, Deadly Revisions. Gonna get some light here on this. Then we've got Joe Grisetti for Conjoined. Then we've got Jason Hull for Krampus, the Christmas Devil. Steve Cabrera, The Cabinet. And last but not least, I can only read it. Okay, it's Cameron McCaslin, The Lashman. The winner is Jason Hull. The Christmas Devil.
This wouldn't happen without Amanda, and obviously it wouldn't happen without my cast and crew, which should all be up here. Where's Darren Colts at? So, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, it's quite taken aback, really. I mean, being around actors, our movie was fantastic. I mean, our girls was awesome, so, thanks everybody for your support over the last 2 years of making this film. Hopefully we'll make it come over here, so thanks again for coming. Yeah, thank you guys. Love you.
Original films. I remade Scream with my 12-year-old friends, and then I made an original film called Shriek and Christmas Massacre. Taught me a lot about life, guys. Clearly I'm doing really well right now. It's never classic space in my hair. Anyways, I am going to pass over the honor. It's been wonderful hosting you guys tonight. I'm going to pass over the honor to Joanne and Mike Thomas, who are going to announce the best feature film. Horror Film Festival. Thank you so much, guys. Let's bring out our host, our actual host, Mike Thomas, Joanne. Grace us with your lovely presence.
Okay, we're just going to cut to the chase. The best feature for the Fantastic Horror Film Festival. Oh yeah. Another one. Krampus the Christmas Devil. We just happen to
Hey guys, we just want to say thanks a lot to everybody, and kudos to everybody who started the project and saw it through, finished it. We're just a bunch of good guys who like to have a good time, and went out and made a pretty good movie and had a great time doing it. So everyone we met tonight, Nazi, Joanne, Mike, first year for the festival. It's always, starting out is always the toughest, but the next will be good. And AJ, Paul, and undoubtedly, this is Jason Hall's deal, so wrote a great script, good story, good characters, we had a blast, and lots of Krampus. Hey, everybody here, man, this is all shared between everybody. This is awesome. Thanks, everybody. I mean, Jason is the rock here. He has done the entire thing, and we're just kind of there. He guides us the entire way. Thank you, Bill. You were awesome. Matt, thanks, Matt. Everybody who's helped us in this. I mean, we're so just happy to be here. This is great. Thank you.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for coming out and supporting the Fantastic Horror Film Festival.
Tomorrow's Katie's birthday. Can we all wish Katie happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Happy birthday to you.
I can plainly see that these are actors and not singers. What I think is the most important award for the Fantastic Horror Film Festival is the Fan Award for Best of the Fest. Everybody that voted, they voted on my free FHFF app for Best of the Fest and we counted all the votes. And the winner for Best of the Fest for the Fantastic Horror Film Festival is Ghostline.
This is a shock. I wish I had more to drink tonight. I started drinking water about 2 hours ago, right, as we got to say. I'm going to turn over the microphone to Rachel Allen. She's a star of Ghostline. She made this thing happen. Well, I'm the director and the writer. Okay, fine. My wife, Judy, is the co-producer, and I want Rachel to say a few things.
Okay. When I think of the filming of Ghostline, I think of two things: laughter and creativity. The synergy amongst the cast and crew was really quite kinetic, and I realized that the rare thing and the relationships that were formed and developed and the experience in general is they're all something that I'll cherish forever, and I think as far as the cast and crew would agree with me. Oh man, this is cool. Okay. Dean and Judy, yeah, it was just a wonderful experience, and I'm so grateful to be a part of your guys' lives and filmmaking in general. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, as in the tradition of all award ceremonies, there is an Outstanding Achievement Award. And everybody knows that the Outstanding Achievement Award is going to go for Bill Oberts Jr.
Hello everybody. I'm a mystery guest tonight. I'm here with my daughters. And Joanne contacted us quite a while back, and it basically was to present this award for the Independent Horror Film Festival. And since my family is really known for scaring the hell out of people, I think it was appropriately named for this particular film festival. Mainly, I want to thank and congratulate all you filmmakers, especially the horror genre, which my family is so well known for. From The Phantom of the Opera, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, I mean, you name it. My family's played it all. But I congratulate you because it's your creativity from the writing, directing, acting, cast, crew, the relationships that you formed in doing these films will last a lifetime for you and beyond. Because that's one thing that film does give us all, and that is the ability to make a lasting impression for future generations like my family has. So anyway, thank you for having me. Proud to give this first award, the Lon Chaney Award, to Bill Oberts Jr. Congratulations. I know you're a fan. You came and met me earlier, and I was very thrilled to know that you were the winner. And it means a lot to our family, and I'm sure to all of you filmmakers, you got to keep your passion and love going, because if you don't follow your own dream, you're never going to know what you can achieve, all right? So go get them. And if anybody tells you no, anybody, tell them you're scared the damn hell out of them, all right?
I don't have anything that I can say without crying. This is the grandson of Lon freaking Chaney. There would be no horror if it were not for the Chaney family. My 14-year-old horror geek is in overdrive. And I don't have anything smooth to say, but thank you.
Okay, now as an anti-climax, we have an award for cinematography in a feature film. And we're all excited. For best cinematography in a feature film is Bloody Wedding, Conjoined, The Happening, The Truck, and Tilt. And the winner is The Happening. Accepting the award for The Happening is me. This is so unexpected. Anyway, congratulations to Michael Vera and The Happening. As an epilogue, the Lon Chaney Award is going to be a continuing award for any horror performer, being actor, actress, cinematographer, director, producer, best boy, catering service, anything, who has been in the horror business for 5 consecutive soon as we get all the parameters done. But the judging committee will be the Cheneys, and the last winner of the non-Cheney award this year is going to be Bill Overs. So get your nominations in. We'll have the rules set up on the website as soon as possible. Thank you.